In this series, I'm breaking down the 5 steps to purchasing a home, assuming that you are at the point that you are seriously considering buying a home, either here in Chicago or really anywhere, anytime. In the first video, I said that the first step really should be to get a pre-approval from a lender. The second step was finding a real estate agent that you trust. Now that we've established those 2 things, the third thing that you should do, the third item, the third step, is find your home. Go look for it. This is the fun part. This is where you get to live out your HGTV house hunters fantasy and pretend like you're on a show. And this is kind of what most people think of when they think of the home search. Now that the boring, like tedious, paperwork and credit scores and interviewing agents and whatever is out of the way. Now let's get out there. Let's get the boots on the ground, hit the pavement, and go out there and start looking at places. Talk to your agent. Be very upfront with what you're looking for. Your agent should be able to match what you're looking for with what's actually realistic in the market. So there should be some healthy back and forth going on there, kind of shaping realistic expectations around what you want, what you can afford, all that kind of stuff. And then from there, I always recommend to have a list of must-haves and a list of nice-to-haves. So, maybe your must-have, we're gonna stay Chicago-centric here. Maybe your must-have is it must be in Lincoln Park. It must be a townhouse that's 3 stories, and it must have a garage. And a nice-to-have would be that, it would be nice to have a balcony. It would be nice to have a more updated kitchen. And it would be nice to not be on a busy street, but you'll live with not having a balcony, or you'll live with being on a busy street if the other factors are right where you want them to be, and the rest of these sort of intangibles are what what you're looking for. So that's and have that and stick to it. I mean, this might be kind of malleable in the beginning as you don't really know, what you don't know. Feel free go out a few times and just see some places, absorb some stuff, be a sponge, just kind of see what different places look like, see what strikes you, see what moves you in negative and positive ways. You really want to be narrowing in on what it is you're looking for. Otherwise, you're going to drive everyone involved, most importantly yourself, crazy in this process, and you're never going to get anything done. So have those lists, curate those lists, and once you're at a good place with them, stick to them. Your agent should be able to set you up with an MLS search. So the MLS is the multiple listing service. That's what us agents pay a whole bunch of money to our boards and different associations to have access to, and it is worth it. It's a great tool. We can really get into the nitty gritties of what have very, very specific search criteria that can find you almost exact matches. There are limitations. I mean, the data the data is only as good as the people that are putting the data in. So sometimes if a listing, like for example, if you're looking for a condo with in-unit laundry, and we set up a search for only condos with in-unit laundry, we might actually miss some because the listing agent just didn't put in-unit laundry in when they were inputting it into the MLS. Run into that all the time. Drives me crazy. If there are any agents out there, please just fill out your listings. Every single little nook on your listing should be filled out with everything that applies to it. But anyway, that's just a pet peeve of mine. The point of all that is that we can get very, very specific with the MLS. And also, if you're looking here in the Chicago area, I am very partial to my website, thechicagohomesource.com. It's not, you can't get as specific as a true MLS search on there, but you can get pretty close, and most of the most common criteria for a search is available to you on there. I really put a lot of time and effort into making sure that there's the most search criteria available to you on there as any website. Almost too much. I mean, it's almost kind of overwhelming how many options there are in there. But if you do get overwhelmed by that, just stick to the first few. I mean, that's like the main kind of like neighborhood, price, bedroom count, kind of more basic stuff. But you can get very specific with it on there. And, you can reach out to me through there. If you can schedule showings through the chicagohomesource.com, you can email me directly through there with if you have any specific questions about a property. Hey, can you does this building allow you to rent out the condo, or whatever the question may be? Does this have parking? Anything like that? Let me know. I'll look into it. Even the best real estate agent, best buyer's real estate agent in the world cannot magically make there be more options on the market. And as of the time of writing this, I really wish that we could. I wish I could, but we have to work with what's out there. If it doesn't work out, then if for exactly what you're looking for, you might have to adjust some things. The market changes every second of every day. Just because something's not out there that you're looking for today doesn't mean it won't be out there tomorrow. So keep the hopes high. Again, my name is Jake Lyons. I am a realtor with At Properties here in the Chicago area. I am the founder and owner of the chicagohomesource.com. So please reach out to me if you have any questions about anything real estate related here in the Chicago area. If I don't know, I know someone who does. And in the next show, we'll be talking about the fourth step, which is going to be negotiating an offer, submitting an offer, and negotiating.